Hello there, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to do Turn Edge Applique with freezer paper. And this isn't just a hack, Reynolds actually has on the back of their freezer paper that you can do applique. When you open up the freezer paper, it has an obvious kind of glossy side, which is a side that we're going to iron down onto the fabric, and the paper side, which we are going to be tracing or passing on to. I drew myself a leaf for this demonstration, so I'll cut exactly what I need out of my freezer paper. And there we go, we're not fighting with the whole roll. So obviously we are going to turn it around and we are going to trace the leaf. So I'm going to get my pencil and I'm going to trace it. You don't have to be absolutely perfect. There we go. We're going to get our pressing mat, a piece of fabric that is going to be big enough for the leaf, and we're going to turn our iron on. We're going to make sure to press the wrinkles out of our fabric. Now we're going to turn over the fabric and we're going to work from the back of the fabric, the side that does not have the print on it. Before we adhere this, we are going to cut out our leaf. Now we are going to need about 1/4 of an inch all the way around this leaf. So we're going to press this down first, and that will adhere the leaf to the fabric. I'm going to cut a little bit of this excess away so I can work with it a bit better. Then you're going to cut about 1/4 of an inch all the way around. You're just going to eyeball it. I have a regular iron like this, and I also have this knife iron, which is great for doing applique. These knife irons get extremely hot. I like to put them inside of a cup while I'm not working with them. Just lay it flat like that. But be extremely careful that you do not have these going without supervision if you have kids around or if you have animals, because they get super hot. So what we're going to do is basically turn this around, keeping the paper in there for the time being, and we're going to let the iron press that nice and hot. It's better if you do this with a dry iron rather than trying to do with steam. What you're going to find is if you have one of them hot knives, they get super hot and they will press that down really well. Because as you can see with my iron, it's still flipping up a little bit. So let's try it with the hot knife. Like I said, guys, these get super hot, so just be really careful. Okay, can you see how this one has already started to turn back? So we are going to take this. And it takes a while for it to warm up, just an FYI. And we are just gonna... There's a lot more precision with this as well. There we go. I'm going to go back over the other side as well. With the corner, you want to reduce the bulk, but we don't want to introduce any fraying. So you're going to kind of turn it in and just manipulate the fabric as we start to go back round again. It's kind of hard to see me do it, but you get what I'm trying to do here. Just reduce that seam on the corner there. Once you are done, you can take out the freezer paper. So have you seen how hot it gets? I've already managed to burn some of my wool mat. So I'm going to put some fabric down here. Then we're just going to go over where we originally pressed. You can also put some starch on just to help it stay down. And as an FYI, Turn Edge Applique does require a little bit of patience because you're going to have to kind of keep folding the corner in and press it in order to get them points much more pointier, because you don't want to cut too much off, otherwise you're going to end up with a raw edge that we're not going to be able to turn over, and that kind of defeats the object. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. It's just another way that you can do applique. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. I have over 700 tutorials, and comment down below and like. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye now.